Hello friends and welcome to my channel IB All Designing Developer. So like you all know that previously we have covered up really different things using C++ because we have started a new tutorial series of C++ and I hope you're enjoying that all videos. Like in previous video I have told you that what are switch statements in C++, how you can use that, all that stuff. So in this video we'll be learning about while loops. I'll be telling you from start that what are while loops in C++, how you can use while loops, what are the elements you have to use when you're using while loops, because already we have learned about loops and while loops in Python but never in C++. So that's why I'm just covering up a topic of while loop, and in coming up videos we'll be learning about more loops because there are many loops available in C++, like there are while loops, do while loops, then there are nested loops. There are many loops available in C++, but right now we are beginners, so we are starting with the first loop which we want to learn or which we have to learn, which is while loop. So I'll be telling you all the things about while loop in this video. So if you enjoy this video and if you understand this amazing video here of C++, remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's get started with this amazing tutorial of C++ from start. So now here we are in the computer screen. Like I've told you in the start that today we are just learning about while loops, and I'll be telling you that basically why we use while loops here in C++ and what is the purpose of using while loop. If we talk about while loops, so I've already told you about while loops in my previous videos, means not in C++, in Python I've told you that what are while loops, how you can use it, and beside this while loop we have also learned about different loops available in Python. So the loops available in Python are similar to C++, but difference is that we use different elements in C++ to indicate these loops here. We'll be learning about more loops here because there are many loops available in C++, like I've told you in the start, but right now we are starting with while loop because I think it is easiest looped in C++ here, which we use, and it is also like it will be easy for beginners who they are starting with the loops. So if we talk about this while loops here, so loops can execute a block of code as long as a specified condition is reached. Loops are handy because they have same time, they reduce errors, and they make code more readable. We use loop to execute a block of code as long to specify condition when it is reached. Basically, loops are handy and they save our time and they reduce the errors as well, and they make our code more readable. Like if you want to make your code more readable, so you can use loops which are handy to use and they save their time as well, and they reduce the errors of yours as well. If we talk about while loop here, so basically the while loop are the loops which are used through a block of code so that you can define a specified condition as long as you can when it is true. Like if I am writing one condition in this while loop, so the code block will be executed in it which I am writing, but first of all I want to define this while loop, then the code block will be returned. So in example you will be seeing the code in the loop will run over and over again as long as variable I is less than 5. Like if you want to just learn about while loop here, so this is the best example to learn that when you will be running this code, this will be running over and over again till you will be not getting the answer which is I is less than 5. So we need to understand it practically. What I'm going to do is now I will be copying this example here, which is the best example I think of while loop, and then I will be pasting it in my Replit text editor or IDE which we are using here. Then I'll be changing its name to while loops like this, and now I'll be pressing enter, and after doing that you can just see we have done all the things. So what I'm going to do is I'll be just removing all the things in this file here, and I'll be pasting all the things which I have copied right now. So what I'm going to do is I'll be removing this thing, then right here hashtag include iostream, which is the starting code of C++ which we use. So I'll be writing like this. Then after doing that I'll be just moving down right here using namespace std. Then I'll be moving down right here init main, then write like this and make this curly bracket here, move down and paste all the things. Now we have to return the value as 0 as well so that we can run our code and we should not get any error. So if I run this, after running you can see what output we are getting. We are getting the output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but now we are not getting the output as 5. But why we are not getting the output as 5? If we talk about the output we are not getting 5 is because right now I've written you should be printing the output which is less than 5. I am not saying this that print 5. I'm only saying is that print the output, means I'm saying this I that print the output which is less than 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, these numbers are less than 5, and that's why these numbers are printed in the output. If I write here 6, so now the numbers will be printed 0 till 5. 6 will be not printed because 0 till 5 will be the numbers which are less than 6. If I run it, you can just see the output we are getting is 0 till 5 because these are the numbers which are smaller than 6. So that's why it is printing only these numbers and it is not printing the numbers till 5. Sorry, this is not printing the number 6 because 6 is not greater than 6 or not even smaller than 6. So that's why this 6 will be not printed and the numbers smaller than 6 or less than 6 will be printed. Now these numbers are printing from 0. If you want that these numbers are printed should be 1 or printed should be 2, so you can do that as well. Like if I want that these all numbers should not be printed from 0, like these all numbers should be printed from 1. So what I'm going to do is I'll be writing I equal to 1 so that all the numbers which I want to print it should be printing from 1. Now the 0 will be gone and the numbers will be printed from 1 to 5. So if I run it, you can just see now the numbers are printed from 1 till 5 and 0 is not printed here because we were writing the value 0 here, so the numbers were printed 0 to 5, but right now we have changed the value to 1, so that's why now the numbers are printing from 1 to 5. If I change this 1 to 2, so now the numbers will be printing from 2 to 5. The number 0 and 1 will be not printed. If I run here, you can just see the numbers 0 and 1 are not printed, and now the numbers are printing from 2 till 5 because right now I've changed this value to 0 from 2 or 1 from 2, you can just say. Then if I write 0, so the numbers will be printed 0 till 5. Now you can change here value as well, like if I want to print more numbers, so I can write here till 10. So now the numbers will be printed 0 till 9. 10 will be not printed because 10 is less than 10, or you can just say 10 is not less than 10 as well, or 10 is not even bigger than 10 as well. So this 10 will be not printed. The numbers smaller than 10 will be printed, which are 0 till 9. So if I run it here, you can just see the numbers are printed 0 till 9. If you don't want the zeros should be printed, so you can just write here 1. So now the numbers will be printed till 1 to 9. You can just see now the numbers are printed from 1 to 9. Now you can just change here value as well. If you want to change it to 20, you can do that. So the numbers will be printed from 1 till 19. If I do that, you can just see. Now here you can do one other thing as well, like you can change this less than to greater than. So the numbers greater than 20 will be now printed. If I run here, you can just see now the numbers are printed. There are no numbers printed because we have written one value. If I write 0, then if I run, so you will be getting unlimited numbers printed, and that's why you're not getting the output. So if we say it less than, and then if I run, so you will be getting the output printed as 0 till 19, and that's the thing. If I write here number till 1000, so you will be getting the output till 1000 as well. If I run it, you can just see we are getting the numbers till 0 from 999. We are not getting 1000 printed because it is a smaller value, or it is not greater than 1000 as well, or it is not smaller than. So that's why the number printed is smaller than 1000 here in the output. So that's the thing how you can use these while loops here and you can get the outputs. I hope you understand that how you can use while loops here in C++ and what is the purpose to use while loops here. And remember, when you're using while loop, so you have to only use this I, which is integer I, which we used here, so that we can define an integer value. So that's why we are using I. It is not indicating any variable, it is indicating integer. So that's why you have to only use this I variable or this I integer tag here if you want to use while loops, which is really important to do, and use this I++ in the end as well, so that you can get all the while loops working. So I hope you understand that how to use while loops in C++ and how we are using, what are the elements to use it. So if you understand this video from start of while loops, and if you enjoy, and if you're just learn that how to use while loops here, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like that, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading on this channel. And remember to share these videos as well so more people can learn and they can understand that how we can work with while loops or different loops, which we will be covering up in future videos, because this is only start. In future videos I'll be covering up more other loops here which is available in C++, so that you can learn more other things in that. So just we'll be meeting in next project or in next tutorial video of C++ from start in future. So for today, goodbye.